But anyway, the point is, I think if we could document the writing of the book and the creation of the story, and you can even have a movie out of the creation.
Well, that's
of the
right.
book.
It doesn't even have to be. It doesn't
Story
have to be
itself.
YouTube. I mean, it could be a documentary on CBS or something. We've got
Yes.
some good context there, right? So
exactly.
that'd be great.
Exactly.
That'd be super.
Well, you know, we could do some stuff with people in Venice that probably are concerned about Venice is slipping
Right.
little by little.
It would so politically, you say, I'm not be able to make a political worldwide statement that says this is an issue.
Yeah.
The world's got to sit up and pay attention.
Right.
That there have been movies
Have you
and
been
books
there
that have
lately?
actually.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah. Well, I
Well,
had to
you
go.
know, when it's the water's up. I mean, they have to put pretty high
Right.
risers on those.
Right.
Literally, people are walking on boards to go to the shops and all that kind of stuff
Right.
now. And
Well, I've been asked to go back and speak. You know, the folks over there have been quite marvellous, and they
Yeah, they
know
are.
that this article is going to be published. I think it's probably not going to be published until the fall. They were going to do it in the late spring, but I think they're holding it back for some reason or another. But then I think it's because of the travel season or something like that. But I've been asked when it is published to go over and talk to some of the folks over.
No, I think I would, and that would always be another angle that we could use. And that's kind of our philosophy at Pavilion. Is you look at all the aspects of the creative story, and how you can the movie piece and other things. And who knows, Joe? You may be a doll. Maybe we'll get Mattel interested in you. So
There you go.
who knows? You never know.
New Jersey Joe, the action figure. I like
action
that. That's
figure.
great. The action figure.
After the Venice action movie, we
I
could
love
have
it. All right, YouTubers, look for it in your stores fairly soon. Hey, Richard, you have always such great ideas, and you've been so helpful to me. If I get stumped, like I give Richard a call and I say, here's my challenge. What can I do?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever written anything? Do you write at all?
Oh, nothing big. Occasionally, I'll put a few notes down. But part of what I'm doing is living out my dream of being a writer through people like yourself and my brother and others who have gone further. And who knows? Maybe it'll spark that extra push for myself. But
Right.
it's exciting to me, really, to be able to bring good talent to surface, and that wouldn't have probably otherwise without a little help, a little nourishment, little connections, and that's really what it's all about. So people out there that feel they have a gift and feel it passionately should seek out people like Pavilion, and people will help them for the right reasons. Keep in mind, you don't want to get with someone who's not has your best interest at heart, but and explore it a little further. You never know.
Right. Well, Richard came down, like I say, from White Plains,
yeah.
and he's driven down here.
Yes.
I made him a nice breakfast. He was having a little bit more coffee now. How do you like
Yes.
look at these things. Oh, doesn't that look delicious?
Yes, it is. It's quite delicious.
It's a little, what is it? A little, look, the bottom's burned there.
Little cinnamon type
that's the only
thing.
problem, the bottom is
I didn't
burnt.
look at the bottom. I tried not to look at the
And I
bottom
made
part,
some coffee.
But you do pretty well.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Now, would
I don't
you...
come down here for your buns. So.
Thank God I know. Now, I have admitted to some of the folks that it might be a bit gay, but between you and I, and don't, Lydia,
those buns either.
make sure that Lydia does not see any of my New Jersey Joe videos, because if she does, she'll freak out, and then she won't want to go out with me. And
We
I'm
haven't
thinking maybe
even
I'll
mentioned those, yeah.
I know. Hey, do you want to go down today? Do you have time to go down to Atlantic City and do a little gambler? Yeah.
Sure.
We go down there. It's only about 9
If I'm gambling on you, I can gamble on that.
Yeah, that's right. And then, what time do you have to be back late this afternoon? Or
No, say 3 or 4.
all right, we could do that. That'd be
Yeah,
a lot of
let's
fun.
2 or 3 hours we can go down.
Yeah, I'm not. Do you a gambling man? Do you like to gamble very much?
Oh, not.
I know you've been down
very
there
much. I'd rather gamble on good talent, because even if you don't get where you want, you've advanced something. But,
right.
You put the money in the thing or on the table, and if it's gone, it's gone.
Right.
Here I feel the money. Even if I lose the farm, it'll never be fully gone, because it's enhanced somebody's life.
You were actually one of those blokes that, that terminology actually applied to you. You could have lost the farm.
Yes.
You put up your farm for your career.
Correct.
Now, you've been a bit of a risk taker. What's your philosophy of life? I mean, what do you say to... I know you have been espousing some of it right now during this talk, but what do you think about life? What kind of life, philosophy do you have that you could share?
First of all, you do things for the right reasons. I think when you do them for the right reasons and your heart's in the right place, I think things will work out. I mean, it might not always be perfect, you might not always be successful, but it always works out in the end. So there's that part of it. Then the other part of my philosophy is you got to live in the moment. You got to enjoy life as you go through it, and you can't plow through life. You got to have a positive outlook, and you got to believe. And that's the young or new authors that we see and are talking to now are people who need to believe in themselves, and half the time not being successful is they give up on themselves when really they do have the talent and they don't believe. And I always think if you believe you can do it, you can do it. And so that's what we try to instill, and that's my philosophy as well. And that doesn't mean you're not going to have bad times and tough times. You are. Every life is like that. But if you push through, and I've had a few myself, but we pushed through, and now we're here and got the Pavilion Publishing. I mean, it wasn't an easy thing to say I'm going to give up all the land that's been in the family for 125 more years and invest in this enterprise to find people like yourself. So, but that's what I think people need to do, and look for the positive things in life, and they will come your way.
Well, Richard, it's been a real honor for you to
it's good to be down
talk
here.
to us on YouTube, and really appreciate it. Yes. I want to thank all my fans, and this is New Jersey Joe signing off. I'll talk to you soon, blokes. Bye-bye.